Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Royal Plays Don't Starve. Today, I'm going to try to go through some of the new stuff for the November 13th build. I've just stumbled across something which I think will be interesting, and it's not there anymore. I picked berries and a turkey popped out, and I wish I would have been recording so that I could show you, but that's one of the first parts of the new build is new birds. Specifically, the turkey exists, the gobbler he's called. Obviously, he's not a big fan of just popping out, but I picked the berries and he popped out and then popped right back in, so not really sure how else I could have done that, but we're a little hungry. Let's eat some carrots here. Let's see. So since last time, I've been expanding. Over here you can see my lovely base has its grass, some berries, some twigs, or saplings, and things like that. I just want to do a quick detail of some of the changes that I can't necessarily show you. Well, I don't really have to. I'll post a link to the notes for the actual changes. There's been a lot of tuning and bug fixes. One big thing is that the inventory has gone down from being a stack of 32 to 24. There's a lot of people who are frustrated by that, but for me it actually is kind of nice because there would get to be a point where, you know, you just carried around huge stacks of things and you never really had to, like, you could just go for days without having to worry about even harvesting new resources. Now that's a little different. You actually have to plan for your excursions. So that's pretty cool. Also, it puts you in a position where stuff that alters your inventory space will be able to be had. So like a backpack is whatever, but I assume you'd have to wear it instead of a log suit. Otherwise, you just put it in a inventory space and then you put stuff in it. I don't really like that idea much. If you have to wear it instead of your log suit, it's a trade-off for whether you want to be safe and secure, excuse me, my voice. Whether you want to be safe and secure or if you want to carry lots of stuff. So, that's one thing. I also think with a stick, a rope, and a carrot, or a couple sticks anyways, or maybe even a log, you should be able to build like a carrot on a stick and use that to essentially train a beefalo, and then you just get like a saddle, not a saddle, but something like a saddle that you put on his back and make him a sort of a pack mule. That's a nifty idea, I think, that would be something fun to do and have instead of just the standard. I haven't seen yet if I can catch a bee. I can catch a bee. I got a stinger. And here comes all his friends. Ouch. Well, ouch. Alright, well, we're not going to mess with the bees anymore because they hurt. Looks sharp. Alright. So anyways, so let's see what else came out. Pond fishing. I have had the hardest time. I have the fishing rod. It's fairly simple to make. It requires 2 sticks or twigs and 2 silk. So it's once you've got a weapon and you've got the ability to kill some spiders, which is not that hard. We've seen in an aggressive start I was able to get a couple silk before like my 2nd or 3rd night, so that's not that bad. It's actually easier to get, in my opinion, than the bug net, because the bug net, especially on your first play, because now the rope is actually an item you have to research how to refine. So I think it's a little easier to get than that. But as soon as I can find a pond, which looks like it's going to take forever, I'll gladly show you that. They're usually in the swampy areas, the ones with the tentacles and things, and I just don't have one of those that are big enough to have spawned a pond in it that I've found yet. So there's that. Here's another one of the new things. there's some different birds. This is a cardinal. The different birds apparently give you different feathers. I've been trying to get their feathers and haven't found a way yet. I think it's just a chance on drop when you catch them. But there's a new hat that I can't show you yet because I'm not near a research center, but I'll show you that a little later. And it's a feather hat. There's also a new miner hat, which uses fireflies, so of course I'm assuming that it allows you to go out at night without having to just carry the torch, so you can do some nighttime chasing of spiders or getting some beefalo and things like that, so that's pretty cool. Also fire damage. I had a little encounter with fire damage earlier, and I recorded it in a separate bit of video because I had the time to do so. So I'll throw that up either right now. There's plenty of things on the new patch. One is fire damage, and I had a tree guard who just so happened to be annoying me, and look at this. I set down a fire, I get it nice and large, and then, oh my god, I'm taking fire damage! That's not good, that's not good. Alright, well, anyways, ouch! So, as I had hoped, there's a way now to fight the tree guard without taking massive damage and having to have 2 log suits and several different weapons. So that's quite nice. Fire damage hurts. Apparently it's not hurting me. It's just notifying me that I'm near it, I guess. I don't know. Anyways. We're going to see how long this takes. Because he walked through it for a second. And then I decided I needed to start recording. I was trying to prep things. I'll probably throw this at the end of today's video. Just to show off that it can be done and is doable and all that. Amazing. Fire damage. So cool. I certainly didn't want to do it to myself, so this is convenient that I have this guy here. It obviously does very little damage, at least to him. I thought that it would be like a hard counter to him because, you know, he's a tree. But apparently that's not the case. Yeah. Oh, he's down. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. The meat and all of that wood. And I needed wood bad, too. Well, so there's the counterpoint, is you don't want to kill them while they're on fire. Because obviously they'll burn all your stuff up. But anyways, there's that. And you can see how that works. And what that does in that specific situation. I can't say that that's how fire damage will always work, but in that specific situation, that's how it did. The build preview has gotten a little better. For instance, now if you plant even a grass tuft, it'll show it. I'm not sure if it's supposed to still have the image of the grass tuft. It makes it a little harder to line it up with things, but you can you know, a little close observation and you can get there. So there's that. Let's see here. There is now a hammer, which I have researched but have not built yet. It allows you to deconstruct structures. I'll have to build something specifically in order to destroy it, so that'll take me a little while to get to, but we'll get there within this little video here. So the new hats are feather and miner. They said that there's some new cooking recipes to discover. I am not the person for that. I'll try to remember to link in the description where to go to find that. There's actually a thing on the forums that's a thread that is specifically looking for all of the recipes, and I'll link to that and let those fine people over there tell you, because I'm not going to take their work and say that it's mine, and I'm also not going to spend the time researching it and within a video. I don't have a whole lot of time per video, so I wanted to do that. Let's see what else. I really wish that I could find a pond. I have noticed this. Rocks do now not always drop a flint and a gold. They'll drop, it seems to be like between 3 and 4. Their boulders will drop between 3 and 4 rocks. And then they have a chance to drop a flint or a gold. I'd hope that eventually there is the ability to have them drop even more than a flint or a gold, but I haven't looked that far into it yet. So that's where I'm at on that. And let's see what else. There's really going to be nothing for me to do this nighttime. Perfect. We have found a swamp here. So let us go to the pond and look at that. Fish is an option. So let's do it. Well, first off, that's ground. Hook, reel in. Boom! Pick up fish. What the heck? It was a skeleton fish. That was odd. Let's fish again. It doesn't quite work, but oh well. So that's pretty nice. It's not a whole bunch of stuff to do, but you've got to do it in the right time, it looks like. Pick up that fish. Perfect. And let's have a look at fish. Just hunger went up, it looks like. I'm sure you can cook them and get a little bit more out of them, but this is a new thing, fishing. Brand new. I feel like different ponds will get you different fish and things like that, but we'll see. I'll go check this one out here in just a moment. That does he not look? Okay, he just feels like he looks skeletal, but he's not. Alright, so anyways, ow! What the heck, frog? You don't eat fish? Okay, fine. You know what? Frog legs. Yummy. I've never had frog legs before either, so this is a day of a lot of new stuff for me. That's not something that was specifically added just now, I don't think. It may be, I have no idea. But anyways, so a fairly light update. Lots of big stuff. I mean, but there's not a whole lot of stuff. Yeah, and it even says I decided to pick it up or pull up the changelog and see what it says, and it does say gold no longer drops from rocks, all rocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, fishy. Hook 'em, reel 'em in. Ooh, doggy. Ouch. Frog? You don't want to end up like your friend. Oh, you did. Oh well. Let's see here. What can I do with the stinger? Nothing? Can I use it? No. Okay. We're just going to drop this pickaxe real quick because it's only got 4% left on it anyways. So, that's another of the big new changes. Another thing is crows and cardinals don't necessarily spawn in the same areas, so different birds have different regions. Just like, you know, you won't find a frog outside of the swamp, things like that. Now, I'm going to do egg, fish. Let's do grass. That's a good season, right? Grass. We're going to try that out. Oh, it's almost done already. Perfect. We're going to see what we can get out of that. So for some reason, the manure in my... I don't know if you could hear that, but the manure in my chest was causing the game to think that manure was on the ground there. Harvest crock pot. Of course, wet goop. Which means I didn't make anything special. It's just a bunch of stuff thrown together. Put a fish in there. It'll probably be a stuffed eggplant. Knowing my luck, that's exactly what it'll be. And then I have one more to try. I want to put a twig and berries and see if the makers of this game are as ridiculously childish as I am. We'll see. It's going to take a while. Alright. I think it needs to be fertilized, so let's fertilize our crop. Over here. And store that back in the chest. Oh, and I can show you this stuff while we're over here. Close, thank you. Close, please, thank you. All of that is still the same. Hats. The feather hat. Obviously, you can't see it. I don't even have an alchemy engine yet. Oh God! No, 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 no. Okay. Whew. So I can't research that yet, but it says 3 crow feathers, 2 redbird feathers, and 2 tentacle spots. Which I don't know if that's new coming off the tentacles, or if I had just never killed a tentacle before. The miner hat says straw hat, gold nugget, and then fireflies. And obviously the straw hat is just 25 straw or cut grass, which I just realized is going to be a weird thing to do, considering now you can only put 24 in a stack. I guess we'll have a full stack and then an extra one sitting by. So, anyways, let's harvest this crock pot, which is finally done. Ratatouille, I don't even remember. Oh, because I put 1 vegetable in there, and that's the requirement for ratatouille. So let's go ahead and do this twig and berries joke, and then we can be done with today. And tomorrow we'll do a standard actual let's play and go about the business of surviving and exploring and things like that. Let's eat that ratatouille while that cooks. This is going to take a while. Dang it, wet goop. Eat it. Just eat it. That does nothing for anything. Wow. So don't even waste your time if you think you might make wet goop. Well, that's good. The little farm area here is looking nice. Got plenty of grass, some berries and things like that. So here we are, ending day 20. Waiting on this crock pot. It says it's almost done. Look at all my saplings. I'm quite proud of how much I've been able to do. It's just a fruit medley. Looks like. Yep, fruit medley. What was that? Twig and berries? So, haha. Didn't make any of the joke references that I thought that I might, but there you have it. There was also another change that I've been forgetting to talk about. There are now character differences in the game. Because I'm showing you this stuff on the Steam version, I don't have any of my experience gained from getting any of my characters, so I can't show you any of that just yet, but the second I can, I will. Also, I'm not dead and I don't have a tent, so that's a big issue as well. And man, those tents are expensive to make. I mean, 3 rope is whatever, but 15 silk is just going to be hard for me. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this not really in depth, but brief look at the stuff in the November 13 patch, and I will see you again when I do more Let's Plays of Don't Starve, and then again in 2 weeks when we go over the patch at that time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, listen.